So the next question is, having been documenting all these cases in the Middle East, ukiingia wasichana ambao wanatoroka, most of them, they'll tell you, I was mistreated. That's why I ran away. So what do you say about those who ran away because of being mistreated?
Nelson, I want to educate you something today. The system that are put in place, they're supposed to work and they're meant to work, and they work. If you are mistreated, if you're going through hard time, if you feel you don't want to work, if you feel you cannot stay without body satisfaction in the Middle East, we have ways that really work. You go to the office. If the office does not help you, you go to the police station. Forget about the Kenyan embassy. The police station, they're very nice. They will call your sponsor. If the sponsor does not show up and you sort your problems, they take you to the deportation center. The deportation center, they are going to get their documentation. They deport you back at home and they will give you ticket for free. If there's any KEMBOI who is staying in Saudi Arabia, it's because they wanted to KEMBOI and stay outside. Not even in Qatar. Their system whereby I don't want to work and my sponsor was not good. I feel I cannot stay here. I cannot stomach this life. There is a way that really works very well. This deportation center, you can even stay for a month, but at the end of the day, you will go and you'll be very safe. I believe you KEMBOI because you want to KEMBOI and do your things out there. Nelson, very simple. Somebody who KEMBOI'd in 2015, 2014, they're still in the Middle East until now. And some of them, they are doing very well. Why they have never sought ways to go back home? Like 3-4 years ago, the Saudi embassy gave everyone amnesty to go home if you are KEMBOI. And they paid for their ticket. They did a very huge job, not for Kenyan, for every nationality. And so many people came back, others they refused to come back. They are still there. Why? Because they wanted to KEMBOI. Initially, Muthuma, I usually get people in my office and they will come and they tell you, Grace, I want to go and KEMBOI in the Middle East. I'll finish your 3 months. So others, they will not tell you. When they land at the airport, the first thing they will do is to KEMBOI. And definitely when the problems comes in, this is where the blame game starts. I'm very sorry, and Nelson, I really like talking about Rahab. And I'm actually very sorry, I don't like giving this as an example, but I'm sorry we have to go back to it. Rahab went to Saudi Arabia in 2011. We lost her life in 2020 because she was very sick. Between 2011 and 2020, where was she? Why is the blame game becoming right now? Why was it not there before all those years? Let us look at this in both sides. Nelson, I always say, I'm an agent. I've been an agent for over 11 years. We have very good Kenyans and very bad Kenyans. We are like that. Let us look at coins. But anybody who is a KEMBOI is not safe. They can get killed. They can be raped. They can be thrown out there. We can never get a trace on them. You advocate for these girls. If they get any problem, let them go to the deportation center. Let them go to the office. Let them say they really want to go back home. Because anybody who is a KEMBOI, they had planned and wanted to be a KEMBOI.
Thank you very much for that answer and your genuine honesty. So let me actually read a comment that has just been posted on my wall. Though kuna genuine cases za mateso, but most of Kenyans ni kudanganya tu. Eti out there is salary which is bigger. After going out, they get no jobs, they have to pay rent and eat, and so they end up doing odd jobs to get money for survival. Tamaa iliwafisi, bad image everywhere. Back to you. What do you say about the KEMBOIs who end up spoiling the image of hardworking Kenyans in Gulf when they engage in prostitution, selling of illicit brews? I was surprised actually. Nasikia mpaka Gulf kuna mpaka changa. What advice can you give to these folks?
This one is also a challenge to somebody like me. Can always fly out of the country to go for businesses. When I enter into a taxi, and an Indian asked me, Kinya? And I asked how much. They to know how much I am selling. Came back home devastated, shy. And for once I felt, dear Lord, am I taking girls to go and do this bad thing on my face as one of the agents in Nairobi, and an Indian guy is asking me how much I'm selling? It's sad. I'm telling KEMBOI, you are doing prostitution, everything. I know you're doing for money. You are lied to, and you're told life out there is so good, and you didn't have a choice. You did not want to come back home to poverty and everything else. We know everywhere in the world there's prostitution, there's bring or alcohol. But can you tone down because of our name? Can you ask God to give you wisdom because we are flying the Kenyan flag? For the sake of people like us, for the sake of that poor Kenyan, one lady who knows if I leave this job, my mother, my children will not eat. Why would you tone down? Because if, for instance, now Kenya is banned from the Middle East, Nelson, things will be very bad here back at home. Prostitution, small thefty and everything else. And that's why, Muthuma, I like working with you. I don't want us to fight. That's why I like working with you at hand. Sometimes these cases are very genuine, others are not genuine. But I'm talking to that KEMBOI who want to destroy a person for another Kenyan. You are earning a living there. You are doing a good job there. You are sending money home. There's another Kenyan who want to come and change their life. There's another Kenyan who left high school 2-3 years ago, and they want to go back to the Middle East, to the Gulf, to Saudi, to Qatar, to Bahrain, to Dubai. Toned down because of another Kenyan. And what I will say, God in heaven is watching what you're doing. Please tone down. Something else I'll even ask, I know it was not in the question. I wish we can do something and ask our Kenyan government. Can we look for how we can give these KEMBOIs in all these Gulf country amnesty? They come back home and see whether we can be able to clean up Middle East for the betterment of our country. Look at Philippines. Look at Indians. They're doing very well. The returns they are doing back at home. The numbers that is in Philippines, they are going to the Middle East, they are doing very well. Yes, they have challenges like us, but they have toned down. They are able to do things in the right way. Please, Kenyans, tone down.